People usually think insults are loud, harsh, and direct. But here's the truth, some of the most powerful insults in the world are whispered politely, with a smile. They don't need to raise their voice or use bad words. Instead, they slide into your ears like a compliment, and then twist like a knife when you realize what was actually said. So today, we're going to explore 10 polite insults that quietly cut deep. These are the lines that sound nice at first, but leave you questioning yourself later, replaying the moment in your head. Let's dive in. The first one is, "You always try so hard, it's almost inspiring." Now, the word, inspiring, feels good, right? But listen closely, almost inspiring. That's the hidden blade. It's saying you put in all this effort, but you still didn't quite make it. Imagine working day and night on a school project, standing proud in front of the class, and someone says this. Outwardly polite, inwardly brutal. Number 2, "Wow, you're so unique, no one else would ever think like that." Unique is supposed to be positive. But here, it's basically saying your ideas are so strange, they don't belong in the real world. Imagine sharing your big idea in a meeting and the boss says this. Everyone smiles politely, but the message is clear, you're different, and not in a good way. The third one, "You're full of surprises, most of them unnecessary." This is the perfect insult for someone who tries too hard to stand out. You bring something extra that nobody asked for. Picture showing up to a casual dinner wearing a tuxedo. Or writing a 30-slide presentation when the teacher asked for 5 slides. People may laugh, but inside, this line lands like a dagger. Number 4, "It's amazing how you never change, literally never." Consistency is good, but this isn't about consistency. This is about being stuck. Same haircut, same habits, same old mistakes. It's the kind of thing an old friend might say when you meet after years. They smile and say you've never changed. You nod, but then realize maybe that wasn't a compliment at all. Number 5, "You bring such a special vibe, people don't forget it." At first, this sounds charming. But notice, they never said it was a good vibe. Just unforgettable. That's code for, "You're weird." Think of the coworker who always talks too loud in meetings or the friend who tells awkward jokes at every party. Yes, unforgettable, but for the wrong reasons. Number 6, "You're so fearless, especially about being wrong." This is perfect for overconfident people. It praises your bravery, but twists it into saying you're brave about the wrong things. Imagine someone arguing confidently about facts that are totally false. They're not shy, but they're confidently wrong. This insult captures that perfectly. It's polite, but it cuts. The 7th one, "Your creativity is one of a kind, thankfully." We all want our creativity to be admired. But when someone says, "thankfully," it means, we're glad nobody else thinks like you. Imagine showing your weird painting to a friend and they smile, saying this. It feels encouraging on the surface, but deep down it hurts more than open criticism. Number 8, "You're always honest, brutally, painfully honest." Honesty is supposed to be a virtue. But when it's called painful, it means your honesty is more hurtful than helpful. It's a polite way of saying, you don't know when to stop talking. It makes you wonder, are you really honest, or just insensitive? The 9th one is one of the sharpest. "You really light up a room when you leave." This one is savage. At first, it sounds like a compliment, light up a room. But then comes the twist. It's not your presence that makes the room better, it's your absence. Picture leaving a party and people suddenly feeling relieved. That's the sting of this insult. It's polite enough to say with a smile, but it burns. Finally, number 10, "You're unforgettable, though some people wish they could forget." This is classy, smooth, and devastating all at once. It acknowledges that you have an impact, but it suggests your impact isn't a good one. Maybe you embarrassed yourself at an event, maybe you said something awkward that no one can unhear. Either way, you're unforgettable, but for reasons you'd rather erase. So, what makes these polite insults so powerful? It's the delivery. They're wrapped in nice words, spoken with a calm tone, and often delivered with a smile. They don't cause a fight in the moment, but they stick with you. They replay in your head while you're lying in bed at night. And that's why they cut deeper than direct insults. If you've ever had one of these lines thrown at you, you know how it feels. And if you ever want to insult someone without sounding rude, now you've got 10 sharp tools hidden in polite packaging. Just remember, sometimes the softest words leave the sharpest cuts. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown of polite insults, make sure to stick around for more. Because let's be honest, we all need a little humor, a little wit, and maybe a little shade in our lives.